Okay, red dots have backed off a little bit, but that's mainly, I think, due to the fact that there was smoke deployed here. Not really seeing much else. It's still the infantry, so we have lost sight of the armour here. Okay, let's see what bad things happened. Okay, so find out whether that was kind of short. A lot of shots done in there that obviously nobody could see where they were coming from. Yeah, so there's other anti-tank guns around. Let's see. They must have come from a really long way away. Suppression. Okay, well, let's just have a look at. Let's have a look at everybody's suppression and see if there's any changes. Well, my motorcycle squads came under fire again. Looks like he only saw two enemies. He would have had the best chance of seeing it. So I might want to look around with him. But it must have been really far away that it didn't even, because the log only shows you what you can see. So if the cruisers fired at my tanks, they. Well, we'll have to look at the replay again and see if we can maybe figure it out. Because I only saw the tanks firing in that. Okay. Going. Interesting. Yeah, well, the smoke's blocking line of sight for these guys. That works both ways, of course. So he won't see what I'm doing unless he has units elsewhere. Scouts have not seen anybody on this side. We'll have to look around because something might show up. I think they can only see. Yeah. Same ones. Probably. Yeah. Okay, I think the sniper will be moving back. Maybe. Because it's on high ground here that may prove useful, so actually maybe a better place for him. not much, but it might let us see more than I can right now, because the previous turn I moved, accidentally moved the unit onto a 15, height 15 slope, and I could actually see units moving on this side because they were moving on the high ground. I don't know if it still apply though. Tanks, no suppression there. He's slightly suppressed. Yeah, something definitely fired at him. Well, if he was hit, the suppression would be much higher. It's fairly high suppression. The enemies they can see now are these ones. Yeah. One enemy seen. Okay. The suppression is not. Try. It's not way to waste a rally point. What to do with these guys? They're in a bit of a pinch here because a couple of wagons shouldn't up me in the front lines. Well, they usually probably end up in the front lines anyway. You can see somebody. Okay, same ones. New. And that's the end of it. Okay, so let's look around with some units that may have seen something else. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch the replay again. I'm gonna turn logging on. For some reason I can't turn logging on. No, we're definitely firing at that cruiser. Not sure why there was. Why it did not show up in the log. It's a bit odd, but I guess I have to live with it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Well, there's nothing I can do about it, but it's very odd. Okay, so. I think he will be moving back because I don't see any point. Height 20 there, height 10. I mean, he could be useful up here, but it's from this position you won't be able to see over here anyway. What do we have? Height 20. Yeah, if at least I'd have some indication of where things are moving. If they move across here, then I'd be able to see them at a time. But let's see. Look around. I don't think these guys can see anything actually. I shouldn't have zoomed out. I think they got a height 20 in front of them now. So and lots of trees around here. So I don't expect to actually have much line of sight at all. We didn't take those yet. Interesting. Here. No, actually, this one. Let's see past that. I might want to move somebody up onto here. into these trees, he might get a line of sight down the side. Maybe. Probably the sniper is good for that. Yeah, because what was it? I moved the light mortar onto a height 15, and he could actually see cavalry units moving up here, but probably because they were on the height 20, I don't think we'd actually be able to see anything else, except from the height 20. But still wouldn't be able to see past this area because this is all height 20. So actually, maybe better for him to move up. I don't know. Think about that. Yeah, so I definitely need to get some line of sight down this way. Okay, so recon first, see what information that gives me. Start here. Now, this extends height 10. Oh, let's put him here. Doesn't really help unless somebody moves on to that exact hex. I don't think you can see anything past that. Yeah, the height 20 blocks it completely. Oh, one unit I didn't look around with. Here. You can see a little bit past this. Height 10. Well, not much. he's also on height 10. Well, with cavalry moving up here and experience from the previous battle, I mean, I got against a flanking maneuver from them, but that's gonna be tricky. As usual. Yeah, well, as usual. Okay. Height 10, height 5. From this position, we'd actually be able to see down through here, we wouldn't be able to see anything close by because the trees in the height 5 actually, huh? What? No, there's height 10 trees and height 5 trees. Yeah, these trees would block line of sight close by, but we would actually be able to see far away. But that's, I don't want to give that job to these guys. I think I'll move the scout in here, the sniper in here for a short, just to give me an idea what's down that side. Problem is, I don't know what's out here. You could have cavalry up here already. So in that case, I probably should be moving slower. Yeah, let's put him this side. 10, 10. Yeah, this is all height 10 here. Here. Or do we go this side? Yeah, actually, if I move up on this side, then there's a chance of being spotted from below. So if I move too fast, so let's go this way. Trees, not gonna have line of sight at all. Although surprisingly, I can see that way. Zoom out some more just in case. Put him there. Might advance him another one. Now, I want to move this one here and there. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put him here first. And see if you can see anything from there. You can see a lot, but nothing. Unless they're in the smoke. That actually would be, that would make sense. hoping for a bit more information than that. So actually moving to those trees probably will not help. Height 10, height 10, you may need to move there. Okay, but I'll leave it like that for now. I may move this one again. Some other units first. I guess somebody's gonna have to move up on here, or yeah. Doesn't really help much though, because he can't see anything. He won't be able to see past these trees this way, but he might be able to see. I don't know if he'll be able to see over the. He won't be able to see. Over the top of this. But I need to get some. I need to get onto the high ground because otherwise, won't know anything. Let's move this way. Not useful at all. This one might be more useful because, but if he runs into trouble, I won't know about it. Because he won't know about it either. If he takes any fire now, he won't. He'll be suppressed very quickly. So, I 10, 15. Uh, the annoying thing is if I'd really like to move up on on top of the ridge, but we'll be moving quite fast. Well, he will have moved 2 hexes, really. So if he's gonna get spotted, he's out in the open. There's nothing. There's absolutely no concealment around there. So it does seem like a bad idea. The problem is, of course, there's nobody else. There's nobody to see what happens to him. So that's the main issue. However, if I don't move somebody up on here, so the cavalry was spotted from this position. I think they were spotted over here. Or was it over here? I think it was over here. So they were heading this way. They were very fast. They had a speed of 15, which is harder to figure out how much that is in hexes. The terrain that we're moving over could be as many as 5, 5 or 6 even. Yeah, 6 even, because it's all, well, the rough would have slowed them down. So it wasn't that far. And this area's start line was a bit closer, so yeah. Well, we can figure this. He's moved the same amount of X's, so put them about here. Five or 6 hexes. Even over open ground. Well, yeah, because there's a few slopes here and so on, unless he moves around them. Like the rough will slow them down too. I forget how much for leg units. Actually, I think they have a specific movement rate. Like a rough ground has a specific movement rate. It doesn't actually add anything. You don't actually get. Yeah, so if you get 3s on rough, you're moving really slow. So I can figure he's about here, which should be just about right, because this is height 10. But probably there's still somebody over here, so it's a risk. So while I'm thinking about that, question is, do I move him back, because there's not much. It's pretty far though. That's the concern. He's gonna take him a few turns. I mean, I could move him very quickly. I mean, it says he can actually reach that point in 1 turn, but he'll be moving very, very fast. So that'll be his maximum. So that'd be 6 hexes. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get spotted. Even a sniper will get spotted at that speed. So, yeah, the problem was last time I ran out of movement before I could get to the slope, which would have been ideal because I would have started the turn on the slope and then I would be moving up, right? Now I'm gonna have to probably spend another turn because I can't see any way to avoid. The chances of him being spotted are actually pretty high. They're actually pretty high. But right now, I'm not learning anything either, so... Okay, one of them moves up. Which one will it be? Yeah, he's gonna actually move back. I can move him forward again later on if once. Because right now, you'd have to get all the way up to here, which is pretty much the same as him getting all the way. And he's gonna have to move cautiously anyway. So, yeah, he's gonna have to move cautiously anyway. So it doesn't really matter then, does it? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I think this one will probably reveal the most because there's enough potential line of sight here. In the worst case, I mean, he could have. There's enough clear. Yeah, we could actually potentially have because all of these X's would only be 1, 2 movement. Have a cost of 2. So starting from that position, height 20. I mean 6 hexes would be over here. But I think that's the furthest he could be, unless it's a vehicle unit. Well, again, it depends how fast the Norwegian cavalry is. They're not all the same speed. There's no standardization for how fast leg units move. I mean, leg units are surprisingly fast in this game. But if you look at the movement rates are actually very high. I mean, a mixed terrain costs 2 points for a leg unit, so that's part of the reason why the movement rates for leg units are quite high. Well, and also why the movement rates for vehicles are quite high, because I think rough terrain is like 15. It's like 15 movement points. Actually, trees are like 15 movement points or something like that. That adds 15 to the underlying cost. Yeah, I'm gonna move up here. And I spotted somebody. Let's see. Way over there. Wow. Okay, that was unexpected. Okay, the reason I haven't seen anybody on this side is because my line of sight's too constrained. So, actually, that's not bad. Yeah, so nothing of value is lent. Let passing over nothing. Unless of course he's been seen because he's moved 2 hexes. So I'm gonna put this one this side. Because he can't actually be seen from anywhere else. Can't be seen from this side. Trees are blocking that. In this way. And over here. Now, the problem is, of course, I still don't have anything anything useful here. So that one's in a position, but you can't actually see anything close up. So, probably gonna be forced to move another one up. Now, will he have enough movement left to actually pull back if it looks really bad? He should see something. If he doesn't, that'd be very surprising. Because the ideal path would be through here, right? Okay, so... Yep, cavalry moving up there. I think... we'll need to retreat. And they're moving very fast, yeah, because they're moving over clear, mixed. Yeah, the game calls it mixed. Okay, so, yeah, he's going for the flank attack again. Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave him there for the moment. I might pull him back again. actually might look around. Can anybody else see that? Probably not. Nope. Actually, one way to figure it out is to... It shouldn't be possible for somebody to see him, but I just want to be sure. Well, I at least I was able to predict where he might be. Yeah, so given that information, I think I'm better off moving back this way. Have to be careful because he is in line of sight. I think if he moves far enough back, should be alright. Let's do that. I don't see. Yeah, there's no point in moving a sniper up there, I think. So. There was when I thought he could help with recon, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. And actually, I should look over. He's on height 10. Might be able to see. No. Okay. Everything line of sight looks to be blocked well at that height. That direction anyway. So we continue moving. Okay, he's moved to. I would have to avoid the rough terrain if I can. And this is why my turns are so long. One, I waste a lot of time worrying about things that maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. It's hard to say, you know. Do I fuss too much? I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to say. I have nothing to compare it to, right? So I just play how I'm playing the way I think I should play. It's not really. I try not to think about it too much. I think that's not very useful. Okay, so he's gonna move back. He could actually move faster. It looks like it might be safe for him to do that. However, I think it's looking like once he gets past this point, because he has to move this way, he starts being visible on this side. Now, from where he is now, it would take him another. On the other end, I mean, he's far enough away. That's quite a distance away, so I'm gonna risk it. Let's just look around. Make sure that my line of sight is not. Now, no, the risk here is that they'll just veer off and take another direction to get through the side. Let's have a look. Is that feasible? We have some clear on that side that's rough there. They very likely... Well, they won't be able to avoid the slopes, which will slow it down a little bit. No, I think he'd come straight through here. Yeah, he'd come straight through here. Which actually would be put him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around there. Yeah, so these guys are not going to be able to get out of the way, no matter what I do. Well, that sucks. Okay, escape maneuver is not happening here. How much movement is he? He only has 1. He can move into the trees, which I don't think will help him. If I could slow them down somehow, that would probably be more useful. But I can't think about how to do that. 15, so 2, 4, 6. Actually, let's see. What was there? Speed of 13. Is that how much speed they have left, or is that how much they used? Speed 8. I think that's how much they have left. Move to 1, 2. That would have been 3 onto the slope, and so I think he has a movement of 4. He has a movement of... okay, that is his movement. That is the maximum speed. I don't think that's used up. Let's compare. They have the same number, so that is his movement rate in points. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, it's 9. 11, 13. He'll be here easily. The only advantage the only thing I can gain is that they might be moving very fast and not spot them. None of these guys, they cannot get out of the way. Best I can do is put them on the other side of the slope. That might hide them a little bit. Might. But then they're moving very fast, right? So that's not useful either. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the problem. Now, yeah, I learned some useful information, but now my scouts are at risk, so... I suck. We'll just sum it up like that. Well. Now, I don't know. Don't know if did we just lose sight of the tanks or did they move away? That's what I can't. That's what I can't figure out. There's plenty of places where they could have moved and not be visible to me. I mean, here, for example. So, I'm probably gonna need to move them again. But where? Do I have anything up here? We don't have anything on the high ground here. Nope, can't see anything across there. Yeah, more likely he's moved in the tanks down into this area. Um, okay. Now he's a little suppressed, so so is he. Okay, let's just rally him one time. Okay. Let's look around again. Going to enemy scene. Nothing changed. Okay. Don't know. Okay, you can't actually move through this gap without being seen. Height 5 slope. Height 5 slope. Okay. Yeah, so you can't actually, yeah, you can't maneuver through there because of the slopes, unless you go down onto this one and then around, just following the slope, because then they won't be able to see you from that side. But that does involve moving over very rough terrain, which will slow you down quite a lot. So, and since we can't see anything from this position, I think I'm gonna move to here. ones. Yeah. Okay. Ah, well. Looks like I was wrong, so moving to year will not help. I thought moving onto the slope would help, but it's not gonna do it. It did. But now the question is that too obvious? Because now I'll be able to move along here or move up this side, right? I actually want to find out if there's anything over here, so I'm going to move. As long as I stay on the slope, should be all right. Well, I can see a little bit up on top of that. Just confirm that my line of sight isn't restricted enough. I mean, like it can be seen from over there, which is okay for now. Okay. No. Okay, we still are not getting enough information there. Now, let's see. Bigger view of what can be seen here. Okay, now if I move out to the next hex here, that will I'd actually be visible from up above, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. let's figure that out, whether that actually would happen. Gonna move him here. Okay, no new enemy sighted this way. So let's figure out whether moving along here would still be in its position. However, I don't think that actually works as well as I would like. Actually, it works better than I thought it would. Can be seen from somewhere. There again. Okay, that's because he's on a slope that's angled this way. So if I move here, how much movement does he have left? This is no escape here. They're fast. Let's probe enemy lines as much as we can. I mean, he's doing the same on the north side of the map, so I'll just do the same on the south side of the map. And this is fun. This is the reason I took these. I don't know if they're the best choice for it though. They're a little well, they have an LMG, but there's only 3 men in the squad. Whereas if the rifle version of them there's 10 men in the squad. That's a lot of firepower. Now these guys are, they have an LMG, so that matters. They have longer range, but it may not be as the 10-man squad may be more effective. I don't know. They certainly be scarier. I equate the German motorcycle squads to precursor to the motorcycle gang. I don't know, in scenarios I found them to be really, really tough. Can't be seen from that side yet. No, I'm surprised. Like I am not seeing any infantry moving up on this side. Well, I guess it's too open. Although, I mean, if you look at all these hills here, it's not going to be really difficult for infantry to move. In some fashion along it. So, now he's going to be lining line of sight of the men up on the hill up here, I think. Whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna put him here. Still have visual line of sight, although they should still be in visual line of sight. But the one nice thing about like all German squads carry radios, no exceptions. Well, actually, I think there are exceptions. I think the snipers don't. I mean, it's a bit cumbersome. I mean, this is 1940s radio technology. Radio, rarity of 1. No radio though. Actually no, he does have a radio. Oh wow. I think that means he has a radio. I didn't expect a sniper to have a radio. Okay, so put those guys there. I'm actually gonna unload the. Yeah, let's unload them because I need the men to move up without the vehicles. Unfortunately, what I'm left with here is two-man scouts. Not very useful. Well, they're useful, they're just not very robust, shall we say. I want to move the vehicles away. Thing is, he's now in line of sight of enemy units. They're quite far away. But I'm pretty sure they would have seen him. They would see him now. I gotta keep in mind I gotta move these because that's the next likely place mortar fire will land. On the slope first. That won't help him hide, unfortunately. Okay, now he's visible too because he's moved onto higher ground. Yeah, he's not going to be able to move very fast. only see the edge of this face of the hill. Can't see anything on top of it, unfortunately. Got him. Nope, can't see shit from there. Do I move him again? No, let's not attract attention unnecessarily. See on that side. This is height 2. Doesn't matter, seems. Okay, I gotta move him one more. Okay. Now, global wagons, where are they going? I'd prefer not to have them get destroyed. I can't see a useful place to send them for now. Could try getting them across here. And then what? The usefuls are, you know, and their points. Where to go, where to go? It's gonna be another long one, unfortunately. Apologies to the YouTube viewers. But I think I worried about it too much in the last one. I actually started because I was thinking about it, how to, you know, speed up the turns and things like that, and it's like, nah, it's just not worth it. I don't have the experience to really be thinking that way about this game. And banging my mic. So I just play it the way it is, and the turn takes an hour and a half. Well, fuck it, who cares? You know, if I do get better, the turns may actually go faster, but that would be a good indicator, I think. Now, it looks like they actually don't have line of sight from there, so I'm thinking a couple of wagons can move back here. The rough terrain means they're gonna be very slow. Another possibility, actually, this will, if I move one of them across here, it will tell me whether I can get my armor. Actually, I can. I'm pretty sure I can get my armor down here. Unless, because if there was tanks that were in this position, I think I'd be able to see them out. There's nothing near, there's nothing close enough that would be able to attack them. Well, no, here. As long as you don't go past that point. So they'd have to move here. I'm actually tempted to move them across the hill, just to see what happens. See if anything takes an opportunity fire. It's a bit of a gaming tactic, but hey, it's a game. Yeah, well, some people take it a little bit more seriously than I do. But the problem is that it leaves them in the open, and that's not necessarily what I want. But right now, if I move the tanks down, I mean, they would have the infantry around close by them fairly, like at the end of this turn, I think. In fact, the infantry will move before them. Because here, just right now, I don't know where anything is. I don't know. Am I attempting too much to do that? I don't know. I mean, they're easy targets, right? I mean, if the tanks get into position to hit them, then you will do it. Nothing's gonna save them. Yeah, so I actually think I'm gonna put them back this side, but I don't know if I can get this one. Where can he move? He can move across here. Across here. That will give me an idea of what's behind, what can be seen from there. I suspect he's gonna get fired at by a tank. And probably hit. Unless I move him maybe to here. Because these trees would provide some concealment. Okay, let's do that. Because I don't know. I just I have very little information at the moment, so I mean these are recon vehicles, so that's the purpose of them. They're not the value is 7 points. You know, it's not cheap. It's not like 1 or 2 points, and they can get taken out very easily. That's the main problem. So we're gonna do that. From there you can see them the same as him, so we haven't learned anything new. This is where the test will be. Nothing happened. Interesting. Okay, we have nothing else in sight there. Nothing appeared. Okay. That's good to know. Might actually leave him there. Just because. So actually putting the other ones back here might be a good idea as well. Allow them to be used for something else, because the infantry will be moving out of this area. So then they could move behind the trees. Maybe. Or maybe my other plan is still better. They're more useful on this side of the map, that's for sure. There's no point in sending them across to the outside. The terrain on that side is not suitable for wheeled vehicles at all. The question is, I just don't want to have them too far away from, where they could be useful. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this one up here, I think. This is, he doesn't have to move. Slope. Okay, nothing useful was seen. Okay. The smoke's doing its smoke thing. Let's not leave him there. nothing useful was seen. Okay, that's all my recon done, or recon movement done. There's still a few things I might want to try. This area here, I might trying escaping, um, at least putting them into concealment. They like they were moving very fast, so that's not really going to help their cause that much. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, given where I suspect they will end up, how close can I get to some place useful? Not very. Okay, looking at all of them, look at the whole squad, because I mean the whole platoon, because one squad is not going to cut it. At maximum movement, the best I can move him is over there. Best I can do is, I mean, across the clear side, I can move him a lot faster. So maybe, you can see that. If I move him over here, you'll be able to see that hex. Don't know if you'll be able to move to there after that, because that's how much does a rough movement cost anyway? Movement rates. Rough. Leg units 3. Okay, so it's the same as the slope. Leg units have it quite a bit easier. So that's 3. Should be able to get there. You'd be moving 2 hexes, so not ideal. So from this position, I won't be able to get anybody else into a good position, so we may have to swap them around. Okay, so let's put. Now let's check to make sure there's nobody there. We can't see anybody down here. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna move. To here. Hit him over in that direction. I don't think he can. Well, useful. The best I can do with him is to move him here. I think you may be able to move here actually after that one's gone, because the having unit in there adds cost to the movement as well. So. He actually has a better chance of getting into a useful position from there, but he's going to be moving very fast. That's the problem. So actually, I think I'm better off moving down here. It's better concealment. So change of plan. This one will move over there. You will move. that rough? No, it's not. He's gonna be in the slope anyway, so... yeah, well, if there's any units down here, they just got spotted. But like, nothing I can do about that. Okay, let's see if we can stay out of the mixed area. Water does not have to move yet. He's gonna go there. He's gonna go there. Okay, he gets another movement. Yeah, you won't be able to make it across that hill in one turn. So if I'm in this position, if I move closer to the trees, he may not be able to see me. But he probably will. Next, trying to avoid the rough. Yeah. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I was gonna put him there. That will allow him to see up here, I think. Actually, will allow him to see into that area. But that's not necessarily. Actually, I suspect that there's probably. Yeah, that looks like a perfect angle for some more cavalry moving up here. Let's just put them there instead. seen one. Okay, there. They're moving. They are still moving. Okay, so just gonna leave them there, I think. So it's possible. It looks feasible to move the tanks down here. So I have to decide whether I'm gonna take that chance. They're not. They may not be doing any good back there. That's my concern. And that's actually the fastest way to get them into a more useful position. Because once they're in here, he has to. He's out there at the site until he goes on the attack, right? Now he's surprised he hasn't moved his tanks forward, but I guess that's to be expected, I suppose, because he pushed his tanks pretty far forward, and they're quite expensive units, and they didn't. They may not have had much infantry. They were loaded with scouts, so. So if we keep moving up here, let's see what we can see. Not a lot. Looks doing a great job. Now, I think I might move this one here, maybe. What the heck? That would give me a view on top of the hill. But that might not be a good thing. Actually, we have that from here already, I think. No, we don't. Yes, we do. I think that's not too bad a thing. Not one more. So I think we can get away with it. Let's try and move them up as fast as possible. So actually, that helps. That smoke should allow me to move them up this way. It's a little faster, I think. Because they're on a slope now, and it's going to slow them down anyway, but it's better than moving through the trees. The terrain is not good for them to move through at all. But what else can I do? I want to move them up quickly. If I moved them up along here, they'd be moving the same speed anyway. I think he can. Yep. Okay. Don't know where the tanks have gone. They could be anywhere. There's enough places for them to hide. This is the most likely place, I think. It's big enough that it will not be easy to predict where he is. And then possibly launch an attack along from this side. Maybe. So, to watch for that. Okay, I can't leave the tanks here. I also can't leave him here. He needs to be moved back. Now, former observer, is this a good enough position for him at the moment? Probably better to have him up here. However, there's enemies coming up along this side, I think. There's cavalry moving up here through these open these laneways in the woods. Another good laneway here, another good laneway here. They're probably in about the same position, more or less. Well, no, not this side, because this is all rough. They're leg units, or foot units, so they would actually, the rough would cost them 3, I said, yeah. Well, if they were in here, they would have taken that already. So, okay, can't leave the tanks where they are. I'm also going to move the, move the company commander a little bit, but I don't know which way to go. Yeah, the problem is his company is really spread out here, so if he's needed anywhere, it's gonna be really awkward for him to get there, right? And I don't have any transport that can carry a nine men squad. The cool wagons can only carry 2, so that's not gonna help him. Yeah, the main reason I want to move them is that there's a risk of mortar fire, and the tanks have been spotted in this area, so I think what we're gonna do, we'll put them over here. Still high ground, but a little bit off from where those are. Now, final decisions on tanks. Actually, while I'm thinking of that, I'm still thinking about that. I'm gonna try and maneuver these guys out of into a little bit better concealment. Don't think it can be done though. Simply because they'll be moving very fast, right? Because they would have moved 2 hexes. They would be moving 4 hexes. I could, in theory, get them into there, which may prove to be sufficient. This one, no luck. He's gonna have to go here. Where can he go? Probably back there. Yeah, he has no option. He has to go here. So that's 3 hexes of movement. Let's set his range to 0 now. So he may, and turn off his weapons. He may, maybe that'll not get him spotted, but I doubt it. 3. I can't see the way how that's gonna get me to. It's strange that slopes and rough ground are having exactly the same movement rate. Yeah, it's very weird. Doesn't really matter which one I do. Okay, that does, because that 3s will add 4 to the slope. If I move here, that's 3, and then into the trees. Okay. And then into the trees. Yep. And we'll put him back here. Don't think he's gonna survive the day, but well. If somebody's gonna take losses first, it'll be me. I need to make a decision on other things over here as well. Was I? Because I'm gonna leave him there. If I'm right, and there's more cavalry moving up this way. No, if there was, I think we would have seen them already. Although there's quite a lot of rough terrain here. That would slow them down a little bit. Let's see, relative to where that is up on the top, they would be slower. They are further back if they are, because they would be on this hill and I'd be able to see them. Because that about lines up. Yeah, and I'd actually be able to see them from here. maybe. But I mean, if there was cavalry moving up on this side, they'd be slowed down because there's a lot more rough terrain. There's actually a lot more changes in elevation on this side, so those would play into it. Oh, the tanks. The tanks. There's actually no point in moving them back this way, although, it's not bad back here, actually. It is actually not bad back there. Question is, could I get them? Would I be able to move them down to here? It says I can, but I'd have to do that in one click. If I did it slowly, what worries me though is if I move forward, that might, because I can't see. Just because I can't see him doesn't mean he's not still in line of sight. I just don't have. Norwegians have similar line of sight, but they a little bit lower down. If these tanks were still in that area, I think I'd be able to see it. But it might just be they moved far enough back. Don't know what to do. If I move here, if I move down this, down, then there may be an opportunity fire. And if I keep moving across, then maybe that opportunity fire would continue. So, there's no way to know. The only way to find out is to move up. Don't really want to have my tanks get caught in a position where they can't be used at all. So I'm thinking down here is probably a better place for them. That would force him to move out if he wanted to take them on, or no, not necessarily. You would have to. You could move up here, right? They would be quite exposed. Damn it! Damn it! Okay, this is a rough. So all of this actually would slow them down quite a lot. That's the reason they're having difficulty getting out through that side. Should have considered that before. I did not think it through. We'll blame inexperience. Yeah, that's it. No, you're just stupid, that's all. Well, would be a better explanation, I think. It's funny how the road does not negate the rough. One would think it would. Dirt road, paved road. I guess this would be a dirt road because it's a secondary road. Okay, I think the road must cancel it because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. But then I could be wrong, you know, clicks of this game, clicks of the game. Now, this one can actually get a lot further if I am willing to risk clicking in one move. it's actually the thing of it is from where he is now. I mean, it was 22 hexes to where the range was set. We make it stack because I had the range set to, they were back here, right? I had the range set to 23. The range is still set to when I targeted them. Okay, if they were in line of sight, they would still have them as a target. So they've actually moved out of line of sight. Yeah, let's do it. Now, unfortunately, the reason these movement is slowed is because I'm trying to think if I can probably get him down here. Don't know what path it's gonna take to get there though. Probably down to there and then across here and then back here. So let's move along the road. Let's see how far that takes me. Yeah, because I don't think this is moving along the road. I don't think he's getting there by moving along the road. No, he has to be, because that's the cheapest way. Because I could end up with him being stranded in the middle of the open air. Screw it. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave him there for now. That will probably cost him movement, so to move through there. Well, but that's okay. I got him off that hill. He wasn't gonna do any good there, I think. Any artillery do I want to call in? Yeah, why not? Assuming I have contact. Yeah, visual contact, wow. two of them out of contact. Great. Let's see how much ammo did headquarters send us this time. Not much. We're gonna have to go easy on this then. I'm just predicting movement here. I don't know. Unfortunately, there's mortar fire will land after he moves. That's why I'm putting it here. Which hopefully is in one of the. It's gonna. Some of those units will be one of those X's, I think. Okay, let's set ranges because some of them are pretty far off at the moment. Range 1. Why is that range 1? Okay. Range 3, range 3. These guys are moving very fast, so mortar fire lands on them. That'd be bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, range 1. Don't know. The only, I'm thinking possibly that he'll be moving so fast that you won't spot them, because when your own speed also affects your ability to notice things, which is why I turned all these weapons off and set these range to 0, so he doesn't actually take any action. I mean, my squad, my scout. Now, 4-man scouts though they do get spotted quite a bit easier than 2-man. So I don't think I'm gonna get away with that. They should be seeing enemy units moving up on this area of next turn, I think. Yeah. Actually, they should be range 0. Range 0. Yes, they are most definitely not in contact. Yeah, it's good. Trucks are okay. Trying to decide whether I should leave them there or move them a little bit more forward. Let's leave them there. Sniper. Trying to decide whether I should move them again. Just put them on there, just to get a better line of sight. Okay, let's go through this first, and then I'll make that as my last decision. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be really long. It's like 2 hours. Nobody's gonna watch this. I'll post it on YouTube anyway. But really, the reason the turns are long is because I don't know what I'm doing, and it takes me forever just to make a simple decision. So that's the real reason. It's not any more complicated than that. I really don't know what I'm doing. So rather than just move units around randomly and without really caring about it, I try to figure out what might be a good option, not necessarily the best one. But that takes me time. So unfortunately, that results in very long turns. Oh well. I don't really expect anybody to watch it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I just push it to YouTube as a backup, really, because Twitch, neither service is 100% reliable. So having stuff I want to save on 2 different services is helpful. That's the only reason I do it. I really don't expect people to watch, and I'm actually shocked that people are actually watching. It's boggles my mind. It's just, I'm like, wow, people actually watching this stuff. But anyway, that's not the reason I'm putting it up there. In case anybody's wondering. So anyway, we went through that twice. Do you want to move that sniper again? No, I'm not going to do it. I should have done that earlier, because then it would have possibly revealed more information, which is not going to be very useful now. Okay, so that's it. End of the turn. Finally. Okay. So I'm going to post this and take